Drake Moreau here trying to take advantage, and look at Mensah! The innovative offense right there, sending Drake Moreau into the near side corner here. But Byron, back to that gentleman's duel. Did that seemingly affect Oro Mensah?
Of course. I mean, he's openly admitted it. Granted, the last time we saw Mensah here in action on Level Up. Close call there. Mensah earned a victory, but he told me it's been really hard to shake that loss. It's sort of like when you had that pimple that's just hard to pop. Can't get all the gunk out of it.
You're a pimple popper guy?
I try not to, but sometimes it's addicting.
Drake Moreau trying to take full advantage right here, and Mensah slips out the back door, and Oro!
One more time.
That's 270 pounds up!
That's smart. That's smart, Oro.
Crashing right down on the ribs of Oro Mensah. Drake Moreau just too much to keep up.
And this is where pride can become your worst enemy in a match like this.
Oh! Here we go! Former SMU Mustang, they're sitting atop the ACC right now, and their success on the gridiron has to be very motivating inside the ring to the Bayou Bull. Oh! And Mensah finds a bit of an opening, creates some separation here. But Drake Moreau, not gonna be enough there.
This is how third time is the charm. Whoa!
Finally gets him up and over.
I didn't think Oro could do it.
And Mensah Mania running wild here.
Oro Mensah slamming down nearly 300 pounds Drake Moreau. And Oro Mensah is in a different zone.
We saw that fire in his last matchup against Nico Vance here on Level Up. As the main man looking to shoot back up the ladder here in NXT.
Great counter.
Indeed it was. The Enziguri connecting right on the side of the head. And now Drake Moreau. He's a bit dazed. And Mensah catches him again.
Mensah got some flight plans.
And Oro looking to soar.
Drake down low. Oro Mensah understanding the urgency of the moment. Do not let up.
Moreau in the corner. And how about 2 scoops of Mensah? Line him up. And the main man pushes to victory.
Here is your winner, Oro Mensah.
These two very different superstars, but Byron, one thing they do have in common, they were part of the same recruiting class a couple of years ago, but ironically, this being the first time they ever stepped into the ring together.
Yeah, there's always a little internal rivalry when that happens. When you see someone that started at the same time you did, you want to prove that your career has advanced more than theirs, that you've picked up this complex industry quicker than they have.
That's Carly Bright here, trying to take the fight right to Izzy Dane. Byron, we touched on Carly Bright looking for her first singles win here, and of course her last time out against Lainey Reed. How could she use that experience where Lainey maybe pulled a bit of a trick or so out of her hat to get that victory?
Carly Bright had to learn a hard lesson. That some people are going to take those shortcuts. Some people are going to mix your kindness with weakness, as Lainey Reed has been in that position before.
As Carly, of course, we talked about her expanding her horizons, whether it be in TNA or, of course, the reality of wrestling. Oh! And you know those experiences certainly helped set her up here tonight, but Izzy Dane taking her right down.
Carly Bright, very open about the fact that those experiences made her feel like she now belongs in this industry. She doesn't want to wait. She thinks she deserves it all today.
And Izzy, looking to take full advantage right here, and Carly Bright off the ropes. Into the roll-up, only getting 2, and Byron, to that point we were making, you have to imagine maybe a sense of jealousy coming from Izzy Dane.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. I wouldn't tell her that to her face, but...
Got a handful of hair. And that's certainly one way to derail the momentum of Carly Bright.
Oh,
wow. Up and down. Into the cover, hooks the outside leg. And Bright gonna hang on for now.
Listen, the attitude of Izzy Dane may rub you the wrong way, but you cannot take away from her skill set inside the ring. Izzy Dame has continually proven that she can hold her own, and she gets better week after week after week.
And those frustrations coming out here, you have to imagine Carly Bright, certainly a big target of those. And Byron, of course, we touched on it, qualifying already begun for the Iron Survivor Challenge. And we know last year at Deadline, Izzy Dame made quite the impact.
Played a very pivotal role, but Izzy Dame wants to play an even larger role this year at NXT Deadline.
Maybe not being an assistant, but coming in on her own and getting something done. And Carly Bright right now trying to stave off an attack here from Izzy Dame. And Carly continuing to move right now. And Carly Bright, Byron, you can really see that experience that she's mounted up really starting to show. We've seen him in tag team competition on Level Up right before Kale Dixon suffered that shoulder injury last summer. And of course, from that point to now, the consigliere, a completely different superstar.
Luca Crucifino has transformed his physique, his attitude.
Look at that tan.
Amazing tan. And when you're in the right company, you see those sorts of impacts. When you're around a championship mentality that exists in the family, you can't help but get better.
There's a tag in a stack. So you talk about Luca Crucifino, Byron. We talked about Philadelphia last week. We talked about the D'Angelo family. Tony D as the NXT North American champion. How crucial is Luca Crucifino to the game planning of the D'Angelo family?
Luca Crucifino has been the confidant of Tony D'Angelo, his right-hand man on many occasions. When someone trusts you to that degree, they're going to help you to that same degree. And that help is obviously shown in the career improvements of Luca Crucifino.
Taking a page maybe out of the Pete Dunne playbook right here. That small joint manipulation. And Stacks and Luca in full control.
As much as I rave about Uriah Connors and Kale Dixon, there's still a maturation process. This is still a new team.
There's a tag. That's certainly a whole different type of crime there, Byron.
He's got beautiful teeth. You can't steal his teeth.
As Stacks trying to combat Kale Dixon right now, and Kale.
That lit a fire under Kale Dixon.
Essentially going 1-on-2, and look at that elevation. Now Stacks trolling towards the corner, but there's no consigliere.
Oh, and the tag. Kale Dixon's back is probably on fire right now, but he is closer to his corner, and here comes Uriah Connors.
And Uriah Connors gonna quickly prevent a tag right there. Wow. And goes low there. Look at this double team. From Uriah right to Kale.
Get ready, Blake.
Into the cover, hooks the outside leg.
This is what the tag team division is all about these days. The state of tag team affairs. Everyone is competing for an opportunity to get gold around their waist. That means you bring it to the up-teak level every time you're in that ring.
And the Crucifino train running right off the tracks here. Look at him go.
Is that train gonna run out of gas?
From Dixon to Connors. And put an exclamation point right on it. Blue Thunder Bomb into the cover. Here we go, there's the tag to Uriah Connors.
And Lucas gonna find out the hard way that the tag, maybe not.
And the consigliere staying a step ahead. But Uriah connects. Now Byron. Kale.
That's it.
And Uriah.
That is it. It's over.
Oh.